Hello, beautiful people. Happy Friday. We are here. We are live. I hope everyone is enjoying their week. The week has ended. We are now going into the weekend, and we are here with an agenda today. We are here for a specific reason. Sometimes we talk movies, sometimes we talk TV shows, sometimes the ladies go in on Tyler Perry. But tonight, we are here to get everyone together because I am currently in the process of writing, directing, producing, everything. My first short film. It is a short horror film. And we currently have a fundraiser going on. We are currently at $415 raised. And tonight we are trying to see if we can get to a $500 goal. So we are $75 away from goal number one. We are going to be just chit chatting, having some fun, talking movies, talking TV shows, and also giving you some production updates. How are you feeling today, Miss Sister Girl on Film? Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm feeling congested. It's raining like crazy, so I'm all sniffled up and whatnot. But I'm excited to support you, girl. I'm all about black filmmakers and black art, and I know I'm not gonna get into the ins and outs, but I know the deal with the movie, and I'm excited for it. So I'm ready. Make that money, girl. Don't let it make
Yes,
you.
Sister Girl read one of the early scripts. It's been a lot of revisions since then, but she read one of the early scripts. Miss Ashley, my sweet perspective. Are you gonna be sweet today? Or are you gonna be sour?
Yes, I'm always sweet. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me, Nikki. I'm always sweet. We done dropped the links, you guys. If you are going to give, at least on my channel, please make sure that you are following the link. I pinned Nikki's channel link, or you're using the QR code to donate through her GoFundMe or via her super chat, honey, because I don't know how to split nothing out. So please go directly to Nikki's channel to give tonight, please.
Yes, I forgot to mention the QR code is in the corner of the screen for the GoFundMe. My Cash App is at the bottom of the screen, or you can come to my channel and super chat. Miss Tyra, Miss Struggle, how are you this evening?
Struggling per usual, but y'all, Nikki making a movie. She's stressed out, y'all. She's trying to be all modest on this live. We do not have that kind of time, and we don't want to make her have that kind of time because she has been through it today while trying to create this film. And I'm sure it's been multiple days. It's a very stressful experience and a very costly experience from the way you start out and you expect things to cost a certain amount, and a lot of the times it doesn't. The budget keeps increasing, but we want to keep the dream alive and get apples made. Trent said, I thought this was a world premiere. It is not. It is not. We can get there, with your support. So hopefully you guys have a good time. We talk, we kiki, but you guys also send a little bit of support Nikki's way via her Cash App, via the GoFundMe, via the Super Chat to get her the equipment and the rest of the funds that she needs to make apples happen. Please and thank you. But oh yeah,
Shout out to
ask me how I was.
everybody.
I'm great. I didn't ask you a question. I'm great.
Shout out to everybody that's here in the live. Profess the Film Fan, shout out to you. Thank you so much for being here in the live. Trent King always showing up and supporting. Thank you so much for being here in the live. Shout out to everybody that is in the chat. Darfalina, thank you for being here. Shout out to you. TT, shout out to you for the $100. Kudos to you, my
Well,
fellow
go, man.
Floridian. Thank you so much. We done hit the goal. Okay, now we got another goal. So we done hit the goal in about 5 minutes. Shout out to TP.
We did. We did. TP
People
don't
love
play.
TP.
He don't play.
Period.
Nikki don't care. This that kind of channel. That's my nigga. Thank you, TP. Thank you. Love you. Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you so much, TP. People slander Floridians, but we got each other. We got each other. So that we was at 415. Now we at 515. So the new goal is to see if we can get to 600. Shout out to you, TP. I can't believe we hit the goal in 6 minutes.
Yeah, we did. You
Like,
see,
Tried to told you, Nikki. Like, I don't know what you think this is. Like,
it
people
did.
want to support.
Our people support. They love you, and we do too.
Period.
So let's talk a little bit about the movie. I, of course, don't want to get into too much reveals and spoilers, but it is a short horror film. It is called Apples. It is a horror reimagining of the story of Adam and Eve and the forbidden apple. And of course, I'm just pretty much trying to fund the whole thing, but specifically, I want to get some good creature effects going. I would like to get a really good like special effects makeup artist, and then also in some post-production stuff, add some nice little VFX, little effects, give y'all some gore, give you some blood, give you some creatures, because I mean it's me, so I'm gonna be morbid. um let's go to Miss Ashley herself as the Bible thumper of the group. How do you feel about biblical reimagining?
I mean, so many projects, whether it's known to the general public or not, are in some way allegory and reference the Bible anyway. So I'm a fan of it. I like it. I think there's so much material there, whether it's canon or some of like the Gnostic writings. I think there is so much content there because whether you're a person of faith or not, it's still historical record. So I think there's always something you can do with it. And every culture, every pantheon, every belief system has a garden situation. So I'm a fan of it. I love it. I'm here for the reference. I like to look back and see that's the Lord's work. So yeah, I'm here for it, even in the horror space, because there's some horrific things in the Bible. So yeah, I'm absolutely a fan of this. I love it. I think this is creative and inventive. I'm a fan of original stuff. Like I'm sick of existing IPs. So I'm here for anything original, anything that's black, anything that's has a reference or frame in the Bible. I'm here for it, Nikki. I think this is a great idea.
Yeah, I'm not really religious, but I actually really, really love biblical stories. My favorite is probably Noah. Like, I think they're just really amazing stories. And I'm just like, why not put like a horror spin on it? I just think that would be cool. But let's see. We have $100 sent to the GoFundMe. So we done hit our goal again.
Period.
And you got some stuff in the supers. You got some stuff here too now. Some more stuff.
Don't play with my people.
And then we also have $10 to the Cash App. Thank you so much, Rico. Thank you so much, Lisa, for the $100. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. Whichever way you're donating, if it's $5, if it's $5,000, whatever the Lord put on your heart. Thank you so much.
10,000. Run it up.
Have you seen that with T? Respect to any Black creative filmmaker. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I saw somebody put in the chat something about craft services. Child, don't get me started on that, because I'm literally craft services and I did not know it cost so much to feed people.
Yeah.
Because we're literally on set all day and just having drinks, snacks, candy, meals for people to have. You don't want people just be starving and hungry all day. You got to feed the people, and people want to be fed down. They want to make sure they're eating really, really well. Breeze, keep doing your big one. Thank you so much for the $5, Breeze. I really appreciate it. Let me make sure I'm keeping track. The new goal is 700, which we probably done hit.
I think so. I think you might be surpassed that.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you so much to Breeze. I guess this might be a different Breeze for the $20 to the Cash App. Thank you so much, Emily.
That's still Breeze.
Okay. Thank you so much, Emily. We done passed 700. So the new goal is 800. The new goal is 800. Don't ever tell me Black folk don't show up to support. Shout out to y'all. Pass the collection plate around. We locking the church doors like TD Jakes did.
That was definitely Marvin Sapp. That was Marvin Sapp, ma'am.
Close them doors.
Close them doors. I said ushers.
I said close the doors.
And you know what? did I just grow up Southern Black? Because that was normal for the church to be like, we locking the door so we get the funds.
In all my life, in all the churches, I have never heard someone say lock the door.
No.
Really?
No, ma'am.
Where my mama at? Because she
That's
slung me
abduction.
around to them little slave churches when I was a kid.
That's
They
kidnapping. That's no. That's a fire hazard. No.
Yeah. In my church growing up, the doors of the church were closed. It was metaphorically, you couldn't walk through the thing as they, took up offering and whatnot, but they wouldn't lock nothing.
You locked them doors.
I wasn't paying attention enough to know if the doors were closed or open. I don't know.
I feel like that was normal. They was like, nah, y'all, we need the building fund hit. Like they was locking us in. I didn't know. I thought that was normal. Shout out to Breeze. There is no other Breeze. Got you, baby. There's no other Breeze.
There can only be one Breeze. Wait, that's R. Kelly. My bad. Another song. We need to get another one.
Ooh, yeah. We can. This is us. We gonna go over there to that TP3 album every single time. I don't give a damn who got something to say about it. Tell it to your mama.
The views expressed by the panel
are not necessarily those of King Nikki.
Whatever. Y'all be stepping in the name of love and in the mixed company. Like, no, whatever.
Oh my gosh. But let's also get into a few I don't know what's the next slide. I'm trying to go ahead and talk. Oh, production update. Let's go ahead and get into a few production updates. Of course, we are just a month out from filming. We have had some rehearsals. We are working on, actually, had to do a last minute recast because the young man who I hired for the lead, he auditioned. We had a little interview thing, and he's a young Black African kid. I don't know if we call Africans Black, but I'm gonna say a young Black African kid. Very talented, very, very talented. Came time for the first rehearsal, and he just no call, no show. Like he just didn't show up, and I was literally about to have a panic attack, because I just be like that. And I had to step in, and I cannot act to save my life, but the show had to go on. We had to rehearse, so I just stepped in for his role. And I recast with a nice young man named Nick. We had to do everything very rushed, very last minute. And then we had another issue with another actor saying, hey, yeah, I'm not going to be able to show up. So it's been a lot of bumpy roads with the production. But we are moving along. I have my assistant director. I have my director of photography. We also have a few kids that just graduated film school who have signed on to be production assistants. So we're getting the ball rolling.
Paying people. You need to put that on a plate. Put it on a shirt. Nikki is paying people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki was like, I didn't know, like, people don't get paid, like, for sure. Like, people production don't be taking care and craft servicing and paying people for their work. That's later on down the line when you're somebody. You don't get no money. Nikki is paying the people for their time. Okay.
Yeah, I had someone saying that they literally just finished a film and they didn't get paid anything at all. Then someone else just finished the film and they got paid $20. But I just felt like, and I didn't know when I went into this that people weren't getting paid. I was like, damn, I'm paying these actors this much. I didn't know y'all weren't getting paid. But I just pretty much felt like I want to treat people how I want to be treated. Like, I'm grateful that you're a part of the production and I want to pay you something for your services. Like, it may not be a Spike Lee joint, this may not be a 7-figure paycheck, but like, I want to pay people something. Like, I want to treat people good. Yeah. So that's just was my thinking. Books, Girls, and Purrs, shout out to you for the $50. TP put me to shame. Don't spend it all in one place. Thank you so much, Books, Girls, and Purrs. And I also saw you share the fundraiser earlier. Books, Girls, and Purrs, always supporting. Thank you so much. Shout out to you. Jester, Thank you so much for the $5 super sticker that I was just about to read like it was a super chat, but then I caught myself. Thank you so much for the $5. It definitely helps. Y'all don't $5 go a long way. Okay, don't thank you. I really do
Adds up.
appreciate that.
Eggs for the
It
money.
We are almost to our $800 goal. We moving along very well, very well.
Yeah,
We only
period.
we ain't been here 20 minutes.
Period. We don't
Thank you
mind the
so
kind
much.
that jiggle, but we prefer the ones that fold. Ain't that what they said?
Mhm.
Pass the plate. Nigga, pass the plate.
Wait, one more time.
Ashley, lock the doors. Lock the
Lock
doors.
the
to the
doors. Lock
church.
them doors. I said lock them doors. They locked.
Said that each one of y'all give $20.
Dollars.
Right.
Listen.
Open the damn doors.
Don't let the people out till we hit the goal. Y'all can't go home till we hit the goal. And if you are just joining, we have the fundraiser QR code in the corner of the screen. We have the cash up at the bottom of the screen, or you can super chat on my channel. And just another production update. I will have something special for you guys after the film drops. We are filming a behind the scenes making of featurette as well, and that costs coins as well because I gotta have one person filming the movie and another person filming the behind the scenes of the movie. So that would be like a little fun bonus featurette if you want to see how No Vice Me went into just doing my own production all of a sudden. All of a sudden to the world.
No,
But
you want fame? This is where you start paying and sweat. I'm just playing, y'all. She's a very pleasant director in the background, for sure.
you know what? It's funny you say that. I want to get y'all opinion on something.
Oh
But now, well, hold on now. What's with that reaction?
Lord. Oh Lord. Because I'm scared. Because what happened, Nikki? What'd you do, Nikki? What'd you do, Nikki? What'd you do?
So I'm of the mind. I'm a very like I've always said I don't like positions of like control or power. I don't want nobody under me. I don't want to tell people what to do. That's just not my personality. I'm very like easygoing, but obviously that's the position I'm in now, and it's not very much that I'm very like nitpicky on or I'm not very, stern on. Like I told the actors, you have creative freedom. Like you don't have to stick to the words as written. Like, play with it. This is the character you're bringing to life. But there are certain things that I'm learning. I'm pretty stickler about, and timeliness is one of those things. I feel like if you on time, you late. If you early, you on time. If you late, you fired. Is that over the top?
No.
No, I think that's one of the things that you get to really not be lenient about because, time
It's
is
money.
money.
Period.
Time, my money. And don't be confusing my money with money you ain't even. No,
Oh.
it's an issue. It's an issue because everything just lags behind if one person is late because you're waiting. Like, no, you need to be on time and
Right.
be there.
Okay, because see, everybody in my life was saying I was being too harsh. And I'm like, no, I'm paying for this space. We gotta get here. We gotta be
Right.
on time. Jasmine, my first two shorts cost me an arm and a leg. Child, they about to take my arm, my leg, my left nipple, my
Oh my
kneecap,
gosh.
all of it.
My neck, my back. My neck and my back.
My neck and my back.
Darfy, thank you so much for the $80.
Come on.
No.
Thank you, boo.
You know what? The cast is not gonna have to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They finna be covered.
Thank you, Dr.
We
Lita.
appreciate
Thank
y'all.
you so much, Darfy, for the $80. I won't have to feed them scraps now. We can get some nice, real looking blood, or maybe I might really bleed somebody out. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Just Lord.
I put a little Q&A section here if you want to ask me for medical advice, movie questions, music questions, pop culture questions, and shameless plug, the ladies have their collective news. Speaking of pop culture and music and stuff, they have their collective news that they do on a regular basis, and they have it again tomorrow. Tell the people what y'all talking about in the collective news tomorrow.
Oh, child, we talking about Papoose and Remy. That hot mess. I think I'm gonna slide in Offset saying, "Yeah, I need you to cut me a little check, girl. I need some support, Cardi B." We gonna talk about that. Oh, we're gonna talk about Q and Day 26 over there going through it with Don and Didi. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what the fans at Miss Shirley because we want to know what them fans at, little Shirley. Because what is? Are you okay? Blink twice, Miss Shirley, if you need us to come get you, girl. We gonna talk about that. And we're gonna talk about Gorilla and her glow up, the glow up of it all, the nose job, the possible BBLs. You know the alignment with the normal rap body when y'all know Glorilla came in a certain way. She looked like your average girl. But that and some other things. It's gonna be an abundance of topics. So make sure you're there tomorrow.
Sister girl, are you one of those people that's really into like pop culture and celebrity news? Do you keep up with that stuff?
No, to some degree. Right now, I'm more like on the political side of things. So I chose my poison, and I picked up politics. So I half time I don't even know who half these celebrities are. I feel like I'm becoming an old lady. I'm like, now who was that? Now they in what now? Power? What's that? Yeah, no, I'm not with it.
I used to be really into pop culture and like I mean, I was obsessed. Like as a teen and tween age, I was so completely upset. You couldn't tell. Like I was so focused on Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. They were supposed to have a feud. Do anybody remember that feud they were supposed to have
I remember.
back in the day?
Then they showed up and both kissed Madonna. It was like, oh, the feud is
Yeah,
over. But nobody gave a damn that Christina kissed that woman. It was like, oh, we saw Britney and
no.
Madonna. Nothing else was there. Like, y'all missing me? I sacrificed my lips to Madonna also. Ugh.
Can you imagine pulling a stunt for attention and getting no attention? Because that's literally what Christina did.
She got none. I remember that.
The way the camera cut to Justin Timberlake's face, and we didn't even really see Christina. We saw the end of the kiss because the cameraman said, "Nah, we about to get Justin's face."
Child.
Right now we are at $818. Let's see if we can get to $900. Let's see if we can get to this goal. Thank you so much to everybody who has donated, who can say you are a part of history because you donated to King Nikki's first production. So when I win my Oscar, I'll be sure to forget you. I'm just playing. I'll be sure to say hello to the little people as I step up.
I will be the one yelling outside, looking like, dang, girl, you remember me. Don't play with me. Don't make me 5 heartbeats to you in front of your folks. I was there. We were there. I'll be
Not
there.
nights like this.
I ain't on night like this, right in the parking lot.
Oh my God. I used to actually always say, don't let me get a little bit of money because y'all ain't gonna know who I'm just at like a whole nother person. I'm just be real bougie.
See, mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's why you ain't. That's why that happened yet. The Lord said, "Okay, not yet, then, because this is how you gonna act. Not yet, then, okay."
Y'all know I just have a weird sense of humor. I just be playing. But CJ Rich, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Curious if y'all would be open to a collab once my channel is up and running for a few months, dropping in June. Ladies,
Don't be over there pulling stunts and shows, CJ. As long as you're being respectful over there, because you can't be no killer like Henry was over there 24/7. What kind of content are you giving? I'm concerned. I want to know what you're talking about, but I would definitely be over there and supporting as long as it's befitting and you ain't doing nothing strange for a piece of change. I would love to come over there. I would come over there, CJ, and support you. We're all about support.
Facts.
Critical thinker, you should know how proud we are of you, King Nikki. Filmmaking is a lofty goal. You have the confidence to dream and a dedication to make it happen. Thank you so much, Critical. Thank you so
That
much.
was so
You
cute.
know, my little sister was taking shots at me because she said, "How you gonna start a filmmaking career at 40 years old?" I was like, "Excuse me."
Aw.
Girl, it's never too late. Listen, as long as you're on this side of the dirt, it's never too late.
That part. That part. Pretty girl Danny, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. Shout out to you, pretty girl Danny, always supporting. Thank you so much. Let me see, where are we now in our goal? We are at 1838. Let's see if we can get to 900. As a matter of fact, let me check. Oh, King, thank you so much for the $70 super
Oh,
chat. Thank you so much, King.
boom, boom,
We have we hit we about to be at the $900 goal. Let me see. Let me add King $70. $908. We done hit the
Whoa.
$900 goal.
Come
We
on.
didn't even be here 30 minutes.
Don't ever play in my people face again in your life. Ever.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Y'all will see the fruits of the coins when the film premieres. And there's also like there's so many costs that I didn't even think about, for just the cost of like doing the film, paying people, props, equipment. You got to get I got to get a dolly, which is super expensive. Like it's so much stuff, but there's also post-production costs that I didn't even factor in, editing the films, music, you scoring the film, and I want to enter it into film festivals. That costs a coin. Every film festival has an entry fee that's like $50, $75. Look, y'all gonna take my coin and you may reject my film.
I reject you, girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
So thank y'all so much. Every little bit really does help. I really, really appreciate it. And we are going to get into a little fun movie trivia. Sister Girl on Film.
Yes.
Which famous movie started as a short film? Was it Napoleon Dynamite, Lights Out, or Saw? Well, first, have you seen these three movies?
I have. I've seen all
Oh,
three.
wow, okay.
Don't do that. Go calm down.
I know which one it was.
And my answer is B, Lights Out.
Ashley?
Oh, is that not right? Like I thought you were
I was
gonna
like,
give
I have to
people a
go.
response. I'm gonna say Napoleon Dynamite because there were Ligers over there. Napoleon was over there. Yeah, I'm gonna say A, Napoleon Dynamite.
This is actually a trick question because every single one of these movies started as a short film.
Oh,
Why you ain't come to me?
Because I know you know.
Why you gotta leave me out, Nikki? Okay. You don't know my life. I could have not known. You don't know that. You're supposed to call me like everybody else.
I know the film connoisseur saw every single one of these movies. And I know you probably saw the short films too.
I did.
Yes, Saw originated as a proof of concept short film, Lights Out, proof of concept short film, and Napoleon Dynamite. And they were able to get their film done and then funded to make a feature film. So if you
Whatever I feel
watching
like.
movie
Gosh.
studio, let's make apples a feature. I'm here for it.
Period. We love that. We love to see it.
And we are going to play a little bit of this or that. You have to pick one and leave one. Tyra, Struggle Reviews TV. Are you taking or leaving Sex and the City or Girlfriends?
Girl, first of all, in my adult life, I just met Sex in the City and them a year or so ago.
No.
I had watched Carrie Bradshaw and none of her friends, though I enjoyed them. Well, not Carrie, but though I enjoyed them. The girlfriend's been with me way longer, and I remember watching that sitting on the couch and waiting for the following episode the next week. I'm definitely gonna leave Sex in the City where it's at, and I'm gonna go over there with girlfriends.
Oh Lord, the disrespect, the disrespect. And as a reminder, if you are just joining, we have hit our $900 goal. We are at $908, and we are trying to get to a $1,000 goal for the production of my first short horror film, Apples. The QR code is in the corner of the screen to donate, or the Cash App is at the bottom of the screen, or you can super chat the channel. Ashley, I don't know if you've been in the sinful streets like this. Are you familiar with Sex and the City?
I've not watched an episode of Sex in the City,
What?
and so for that reason and that reason alone, I'm going over there with the girlfriends, with the Tony Childs and the Jones and the Mayas and the Lyns. I'm going over there for the win. I am watching the Just Like That though. I mean, I'm trying.
Oh, Just Like That is terrible.
Mm.
But was I the only 20-some-odd-year-old watching the Sex and the City reruns on TBS?
Yes.
They had that on. They must have been clippings because I watched it raw. I was like, "What on TBS? Where it was?"
Yes, and when I first, because Sex and the City came out when I was like a young kid. I didn't pay no attention to the show. I got into it in my 20s when they used to play the reruns on TBS. Imagine my shock, awe, and surprise when I saw the HBO versions of the episodes once I was like 30. I was like, oh, this what y'all was doing? TBS definitely had it very cleaned up, very edited for TV. I'm obsessed with Sex and the City. Like, I used to love that show down. I was definitely a Miranda. If you were a fan of the show, the girls would say what kind of girl you were. Either you was a Carrie, you was a Miranda, you was a Charlotte. I was definitely a Miranda. I'm not the biggest fan of Girlfriends. I've seen a few episodes here and there sporadically, but I've never seen it in succession. I've never seen a whole season. Like, I've just caught pieces. I didn't like the friendships in Girlfriends, so it never really. I thought them was some real friend of me type. I remember one episode where like Tony was like in bed with Joan's husband, boyfriend, somebody the man was. I was like, baby, this ain't the kind of friendships I'm looking for. I couldn't get down with it at all. Sister girl, are you taking or leaving Sex in the City or Girlfriends?
While I do enjoy Girlfriends, it didn't really stick to me like that. But Sex in the City was my ish. Like, I love Sex in the City. So I'm definitely going with Carrie and the 304s in New York.
This is what it looks like when you're on the right side of history.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Like me watching Sex in the City a year, like it's just the best thing about it is Kim Cattrall. I swear I could take or leave everything else over there.
Yeah.
You know, I think it takes the whole. It's like TLC. We need all the girls. I love Kim Cattrall, but I think we need the whole formula. We need all the girls.
I like Charlotte. Okay, Miranda's cool, but Carrie can get the. She can go away forever, and I wouldn't.
Carrie is pretty insufferable. She's pretty terrible. Ashley, are you taking or leaving Tom Cruise in all his movies or Johnny Depp in all his movies?
Girl, there's not a question here. I'm so sorry. And I had to sit up because Tom Cruise, I'm trying to be nice, Lord. I'm working. I said I wasn't going to be sour tonight. But Tom Cruise can go on and sit where he's at. I'm going over there with 21 Jump Street. I'm going over there with Edward Scissorhands. I'm going over there with Gilbert. I'm going over there with Gilbert Grape. I'm going over there with Jack Sparrow. I'm going over there with Crybaby. I'm going over here with Johnny Depp. Tom Cruise has never done it for me, will never do it for me with his dwarfed self. He's a strange man with strange beliefs and a strange personality. I'll never forget it. You want to know the day that I found out that he was Looney Tunes?
The day.
It was on Oprah's couch, on that yellow couch, and he was jumping all wild, all about a Katie Holmes. And I said, what could be in that box that has this grown man acting a nut in front of Oprah Winfrey on her couch? And I said, from that day on, I don't have it to do. I don't have it to do with Tom Cruise. And so for that reason, and that reason alone, I'm going over there with Johnny Depp.
I didn't. Now, see, at the top of the live, I said, Ashley, you going to be sweet or you going to be sad? You said, stop playing with me. But see, this where it come from. Tyra.
You know what? Why would you even come to me? You put this here for me. I know why you put this. Who's next? You got Ben Affleck somewhere up in here. You know I don't like these people. You know I do not like certain actors. You know I actively avoid all things Tom Cruise. You know this. Like, why would you put this here? Unless he over there with Brad Pitt sucking on necks, I could give or take Tom Cruise. Okay?
That was
He's
his best
never-
role.
It was. That was everything.
Mhm.
It's never done anything for me. I never liked his face. They always tried to sell him as kind of like this charming, boyish like quality. I'm like, get this I just like, no. First of all, it's Johnny Depp over there, okay? I've been over there with Johnny since Nightmare on Elm Street, and I ain't leaving him for nobody. I'll stay over there. There's no reason for me to ever choose Tom Cruise, and it's an insult that you would even put this here. All you people there who love you some Tom Cruise, all the Mission Impossibles and Top Guns and stuff, have that. Be married. I'm gonna go over there with Johnny, and y'all can keep little buddy to yourselves.
Now, Mama, you dead wrong for this. Tom and his weird man titties. Mother. Now, come on, sister girl. I know I can count on you. I did put this here specifically for Tyra, though. I didn't know Ashley was going to go on the tirade.
I do not like Tom.
Nobody
I
like
don't
that
know.
man like that.
Tom. I didn't even like him in Risky Business when he's sliding across the floor in them socks. Put some pants on. No one wants to see your tidy whiters and that little meat. No one wants to see it. Golly.
That's tidy whiters.
Oh my, I can't even breathe. I can't even breathe. Let me keep up with the goal. KD, thank you so much for the $25 to the GoFundMe. We are now at $933. Let's see if we can get to $1,000 for the Apples production. Thank you so much, KD. Shout out to you. Sister girl, I know you're gonna be on the right, but see, I can always count on sister girl, somebody named Sister Girl, to be on the right side of history. Tom or Johnny?
I'm gonna receive this because you like to come for me about Wishmaster, so I'm gonna take the good while it's coming. Let me think. Now this is okay. So if I man aside, I'm ignoring the man and I'm looking at the movies. I would probably have to go with Tom Cruise because he has more movies that I would watch multiple times than Johnny Depp. I like Johnny Depp, but I don't return to his movies as often as I do Tom Cruise.
You know what? I knew I could count on you. I knew because them other two at the bottom of the screen, they some traitors. But I
expect that from you, you Tim Burton hater. I don't even know why you put him up here. You would never like anything he did. You didn't even like the quirky crybaby John Waters movies. You don't like any of the directors. You never wanted that man.
I actually actively do not like Johnny Depp. I don't like him, nothing about him. I don't like his movies. He got one movie out of his whole catalog I like. My mother owned it when I was a kid. It was where his daughter was kidnapped and they was going to make him like assassinate somebody. Then they kidnapped his daughter. That's the only good thing he ever did. Johnny Depp is a weirdo. Now, I said in my Mission Impossible Final Reckoning video that I have to proclaim I am a Tom Cruise fan. Okay, because the catalog is unmatched. Valkyrie, The Firm, Minority Report, Jack Reacher, Collateral, the Mission Impossible franchise. The man has hits. I don't care how weird he is in real life, and he weird as hell. The man know how to pick a project.
I like Collateral. I'll give you that one, but it was mostly Jamie.
Mm-hmm. And Legend. That's all I know. Legend.
I know you a lie, Dane. I will shoot you where you stand.
Legend.
I've never seen nothing like this before in my life.
Sending money.
I've never seen it before in my life.
Now I have to display my
Excuse me.
That's what we do with Dane. Excuse me.
Girl, I'm gonna slide down this wall. Excuse me. You don't know how much grief he gives us over $2. They will give us hell over $5.
It's the message for me.
I can't even get to the because I'm dying at Tyron Ashley.
Dane plays all day because really, Dane?
Shout out to Dane. See, my nigga, my motherfucking nigga all the way, all the time. Me and Dane here.
Oh, please. Okay.
I'm here to display my
Dang, go away.
I did not.
Oh my God.
Hey, please, sir, please. I'm here to display my wealth. Nikki, you still owe me hood movies.
Little mama.
Y'all didn't like Mission Impossible, Night and Day, Vanilla Sky, Eyes Wide Shut, Rock of Ages, Collateral. See, they ain't on the right side of history.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise got an unmatched catalog all day, toe for toe, blow for blow with anybody, especially a Johnny Depp. But thank you so much, Dane. We are now at $983. We are closer to our $1,000 goal for the production of apples. And Sam and Brandon, Our Life in Horror, thank you so much for the $10. Appreciate it so much. If you love horror, if you love, them Canadians over there living it good with their free healthcare, make sure you check out Our Life in Horror. Always have some amazing content. They literally have a great dynamic, great content. Love them so much. Me and Sam, we here because we both know what Tyra doesn't, that the early 2000s is the best era of horror. Okay,
why you had to put me in there? I was over here minding my business, still bewildered at Dane's super chat. I ain't say nothing.
Thank you, Sam and Brandon. We are now at $993. Can we get the $7 to get us to the $1,000 goal?
Dane, spend that $7 since you got your degree.
Yeah, you know every damn thing.
Spend that $7.
Talk about we bled him dry last week. Really? You had money in the tuck the whole time.
Girl, you been keeping stuff in the safe all this time. We gonna, this ain't about us, okay? But we're gonna talk. Sunday, we're gonna have words. We are. We're here for Nick.
Ashley, would you rather go a year without a bra or a year without underwear?
Girl, it's easy. Have you seen these knockers? Have you seen these healthy milk sacks? She can't go a couple days without a bra. So I will be commando on the bottom and fully uplifted to the heavens on the top. I need a bra. It's not a want. I mean, it's not a want. It's not a desire. It's a necessity. Unless I want them around my ankles, and I never want that. You know what I mean? I don't want it to ever get there. And gravity is becoming a thing as you get older. So yes, a bra, panties. I can, yeah. So it's a bra that I need.
And let me fix my mother's reputation. That was my little sister taking over her account, talking about Tom Cruise titties. That was not my mother. Sister girl, you going a year without a bra or a year without underwear?
As an official member of the BTC, I'll have to go without underwear. Because the same. We're not doing that. I'm not tucking my nips into my pants. So yeah. I'm gonna go without my drawers. And if I feel uncomfortable, it didn't say I couldn't put on a pair of shorts or something. So yeah, we good. We good.
No. Now we know Tyra gonna always have a push-up bra for the people. Tyra, what you going without for a year?
First of all, they push on their own. Second, as girthy as they are to push, what if I get excited down the street? Like, I may need something to hold my lady bits in there. I don't want anything running down my thigh. I don't know if we're thinking ahead here. Like,
what's exciting you down the street?
I don't know. Well, figuratively, girl. You know what if I get hot and bothered?
You said it's juicy. Listen.
What if I'm juicy? Like, I don't know. I just feel like
a paper towel.
Not a rough paper towel.
I mean,
I don't know. Like,
is it the Viva paper towel?
Because some shit. If I have a good enough, fitted top. Because you said bra, and I'm assuming that just means underwire. As long as it's a good fitted, I could have a nice, muscle shirt on. I want my drawers. I need my underwear. You can have that bra. I'll be okay. I just, lay back at night.
Lord have mercy.
And if anybody was confused, this was also for Tyra. Because I just knew.
That's what I say, bro.
Have you seen that with Tia? Thank you so much for the $10. Another goal crushed. We have officially hit one. What we hit? What we hit $1,000 for the Apple production in
Y'all are it.
under 50 minutes.
Period. Thank y'all. We love you guys. Y'all know you're the best.
Y'all.
Another gold crush that I hear someone say they going commando. Y'all know I'm a thug in the street. Okay, I can't, I don't let people see my emotional side. I'm so emotional right now because I've honestly been so stressed out and overwhelmed during this film. Like, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, but it's been so much. And I was like, y'all, I think I'm going to cancel this live. I ain't really feeling y'all. I'm going to get up here and I'm going to embarrass myself. I thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. I can't cry because I'm a thug, but shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Child, you can shed a thug tear, whatever.
No, like I don't know who these people walking around bone dry all day. Like, what the hell?
Girl, who said it's dry? Ain't nobody said nothing about dry. I'm willing to let it drip. Drip as it may.
Oh.
Drip as it may. No, because I like to be free and I like a little air down there. The air down there.
The air
so
up there.
I don't mind a little drip.
Drip as it may is crazy.
Drippity drop. Okay. In the club, we all fam. It's
we
fine.
all fam.
Oh my god.
But these girls need to sit up. I'm not doing
I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right.
Ashley.
Yes.
You going a year without soap or a year without toothpaste?
Hold on. So toothpaste in terms of the kind that you buy at the store. This doesn't mean I can't use some baking soda, some charcoal.
Yeah. I'm
can
talking
do that.
about toothpaste. Yeah.
From the grocery store. Okay. I need soap. I need soap, and I know that I can make a baking soda slurry to brush my teeth with. So I'm gonna stick with I need soap. I need soap. I wash my whole body, all my 2,000 parts. I don't just wash my hair and let it drip down. I don't just wash my arms. All right. So I need soap. I need soap, and I can improvise with I know how to make homemade toothpaste. So that's our solution.
And if you can't make homemade toothpaste, you just can't brush your teeth at all for a year.
That's a lie. The truth is not in that. No one would ever do this. This is a demonic this or that, Nikki, first of all, because that would never be a choice. I'm black. I'm black. I can make something. I'm gonna make something out of nothing. Listen, she's not gonna not brush her teeth, Nikki. And she's not gonna not have soap. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, they coming through supporting the ladies with a $10 of a $2.
I will curse you out. I will curse you out.
Shout out today, but let's stay on target. It's about me today.
Just will curse him out.
Soap is imperative. I mean, humans live without soap for a while, actually.
We don't know them.
Tyra, what you going a year without? This or that?
I have to wash my ass at least twice a day. I don't have time to play with this or that. Now look, as a student of the dental, yes, I went to dental. Don't ask me about it, but I was over there, graduated and everything. But I do know the benefits of just strictly flossing and what a good swoosh around the mouth will do. What a good peroxide situation to do for you. There are ways around that toothpaste. I need soap. Okay. I need soap to reach all parts. As much as y'all want that bra, I need to get underneath the bra area. I need to lift and wash. Okay. I can't do that with water. If you can, the people who just what Ashley said, you wash your hair, let it run down your body, that's your prerogative. I'm so proud of you.
Why are the whites catching strays?
Who said nobody said white?
I didn't say.
Nobody said white. Nobody said that.
Because they were the ones on the internet saying they don't bathe their legs. They just let the soap
did
flow
they?
down.
I just knew it was somebody who said it. I didn't identify a group.
No. No, first you want to let my lady bitch drip, and now I can't use no soap. I'm using the soap.
Tyra, how you go from dental school to teacher?
Hey, man, didn't I say don't ask me no questions? Look, I was finding my way. Leave me alone.
Sister girl, what you going a year without?
Um, I'm gonna agree with the ladies. I can go a year without toothpaste because you got mouthwash, like you said, you got flossing, swish, swish, swish around. You got things to take care of that, but soap is essential. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and I'm not gonna be running here funky and stank. So no, thank
Tyra, you rather have uncontrollable laughter or an uncontrollable itch?
Laughter, because why I'm itching? Why am I itching? Like, and you talking an uncontrollable itch. I just feel, I don't know. My mind instantly went to like the crotch area. That just sounds.
Ain't nobody say
I
that.
don't know. Like, I just don't. What it's, you said uncontrollable. It just felt like poison ivy was on me, and I just was scratching everywhere. I don't want that. Just you putting there and got me scratching my ankle. No, I'm gonna go with the laughter. I'm gonna go with the laughter.
I cannot. Ashley.
You know, uncontrollable itch is wild work. Why would you even put that here? Who wants to like? Do you know how funny acting I am? I will be in the ER. Ain't nobody gonna have no uncontrollable itch for a what? That makes no sense at all. So it'll definitely be uncontrollable laughter. Plus, I love to laugh, but I get you because if you've ever had an uncontrollable laugh fit, it is a little uncomfortable because you can't stop. Like, but I love it. I think that's the best feeling in the world. Yeah, so definitely I'm gonna stick with the uncontrollable laughter. Because who's itching, Nikki?
Well, I've had really severe eczema since I was a kid, and I feel like itching is literally torture. Like it could literally be a form of torture. It's horrible. But an uncontrollable laugh, like just literally your day-to-day life, just uncontrollable laughter, that could really that could really be a hindrance. Sister girl, what you choosing? This or that? Uncontrollable laughter or uncontrollable itch?
I'm gonna go with laughter as well. When you said uncontrollable itch, I agree. I was like, what do I have? And I need to go to the doctor. Does this also relate to the previous one where if you chose no soap, now we got an uncontrollable itch? You see how it kind of is a snowball. And uncontrollable laughter, I immediately thought of the Joker. And so while I might get some looks and it might be a little strange, I can explain it away. I can explain away me itching. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Anonymous for the $25 donated. Thank you so much, Anonymous.
Like
so
the
you've hit your
Anonymous.
1,000, right? You've hit your 1,000 then, right, Nikki?
1,000. Now
Yes,
she's
now
Okay.
I'm at 1,028 because of Anonymous. Are you
Woo-hoo.
V from? This is V from Vendetta. Wasn't that who Anonymous was?
Mhm.
Y'all ain't never seen that movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anonymous. They were like the hackers or something. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anonymous just don't. Thank you. Keep the city safe. We've hit our $1,000 goal. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. But if God put it on your heart, keep on giving. Keep on giving. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anonymous. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I got distracted looking down. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. I really appreciate it. Let's get into a little bit more movie trivia. Ashley, is this true or false?
True.
Period.
True. I know this one.
I know this one. So proud.
Ava DuVernay did not start her filmmaking career until her 30s. She literally said she did not pick up a camera to direct until she was in her 30s. Damn, Ashley. Okay.
I knew that. Like I had literally read a thing about Ava DuVernay. You know, I love her as a director. I think her eye is incredible.
Yeah, I love her too. Tyra, which would you rather lose, an arm or a leg?
Um,
This or that.
go and take that arm, player. You know, go and take that arm. I just feel like there's more to undertake with the leg. I can at least I still got two good legs to walk with. I'll lose the arm. I can still, do a lot of essentials with the other one. I'm gonna go. You can go and take that arm. Go on, candy baby, bro.
Did you say Candyman?
I did.
Kiki, thank you so much for $25 to the GoFundMe. Shout out to you, Kiki. We are at $1,053. We are $53 past our production goal. Thank you so much, Kiki. Shout out to you. Ashley, this
Hmm.
or that.
Well, this is a God forbid moment. But if I have to choose, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna get you sucker, and I'll just have a peg leg, or like Will Smith was sitting in the basement, girl on a tricycle, girl getting on my nerves. Yeah, I'm going out of my mind. Don't know if she's fine. Don't know if her body is hers. I'm
Mm-hmm,
going
mm-hmm.
over there with that. The leg, because I listen. I need all of this, and I feel like a peg leg ain't nothing but giving you a cute walk, really, if you want to know the truth about it. And I think I'd still be pulling the hose if I had just one
What
leg.
Ashley,
But I
man?
need
You
both
said
these
she gonna be
legs.
pulling holes with a peg leg.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna get you sucker. I like it. She was at the club dancing. Like, I think
It
you're still
was.
viable, and but you need arms to cook. I need my hands, baby. I need my arms to hold you with. So yeah, for that reason.
Um, Sister girl, this or that.
Um, I've had my arm in a sling before and only had one arm to use, so I definitely will never do that again. So y'all can go ahead and take one of these legs. One leg, easy access. Um, I can use crutches. I can get with like I'm good. Get this leg out of here.
See, I feel like I'd rather you amputate my arm because I need my thick thighs. I need my legs. I need the legs. I don't care about the arm. Who looking at arms?
You say
Are
that
we-
until you only got one to use. Let me tell y'all something, okay? You don't appreciate both your arms until you can only use one. Imagine, and depending on which one it is, imagine trying to wipe and it's the opposite
Mm,
arm. You trying to bathe
mm.
Now why you had to go?
because it's true. I wasn't prepared, and I had a sling, and I'm like, oh, yeah, no driving. I'm just telling you, you don't want them problems.
Darfully, you do not need two hands. Who drive with two hands?
Ten
Who
and
does that?
two. 10 and
Hello.
2. That's what you're
Robot.
supposed to do. That's the rules of the road, Nikki.
I
You
ain't
had to
never
do
done.
that when you took your driver test. They want you to have your hands on 10 and 2, ma'am. It's a
I
thing.
had one.
Yeah,
Well,
actually, nobody does it after the test.
Oh,
that's what I'm like. Who drives like that?
I
See, and this is
do.
why when I see Florida license plate, I say,
I
uh-huh,
definitely.
exactly.
Oh, Matthew know about it. Driving with your knee. There you go. That's right.
Mm-mm. And God forbid, we pray that no one loses any of their
Right,
body parts in the chat
right,
or on this panel in
I'm
Jesus'
right.
coming back
name.
and setting all y'all ass on
Yes,
fire. So, as soon as
yes.
boy, Nikki, yeah,
Wait, what?
run it again, because now I need a prosthetic.
Tyra,
Yes,
which one are you getting rid of forever? The TV series or movies?
forever. We
I guess
already,
you won't be that melodramatic. If it's you just want to what you rather watch, a TV show or a movie?
I'd rather watch a movie. I could give or take a TV show. Like, I'm getting more into TV shows since I met Ashley. But yeah, I do like the rhythm and getting engulfed in a movie and walking away. Sometimes I don't want to be sat for a series. I think TV peaked a long time ago. I'm just not interested. Them series can get the hell out of my face, especially the ones that's 9 seasons in. I don't need that. I haven't in a while just got into a series that was like, oh my god, that's the most incredible thing I've seen in a long time. It's very far few and in between. I'd rather take my chances with the little 2 hour feature than give you 16 hours of my life over there with a TV series. No.
I actively get aggravated when I'm excited for something and I'm like, damn, that's a TV show. Like I actively be annoyed that it's not a movie. Ashley, TV series or movie?
Girl, you know I'm going over there with a TV series. TV, listen, because like I think if it had been in a different era, I would have said movie. But for at this time in my life, some TV series have got me through. I love a good 8 season binge. I love a good hood jam. I'm going over there with TV series all day, every day. There's something comforting about a good series. Like I just started last night rewatching Dexter. And there is nothing like just that, like that feeling of getting into a good series and knowing that that series is committed to you for at least 8 to 10 episodes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going over there with TV.
You see, you notice you said rewatching. It don't. Let's not leave that part out. Rewatch.
I ain't seen nothing good lately on
That's
but I know what it can be. I know what it can be.
I love Dexter. Dexter was my show. Sister Girl, what you got? TV series or movie?
It has to be movie. My ADHD does not allow for me to watch an entire series of any TV. I can barely make it through a whole episode of anything. So definitely movie. And I agree. I haven't seen a great TV series in a while, so nothing has even like piqued my interest. So, and they don't know when to call it quits. Grey's Anatomy been on for how long?
Oh, why Grey's Anatomy catching strays?
I mean, people like it, but it's like on the 39th season or something, child. You might got time for that. Too much.
Not the 39th season.
Shut the hospital down. Cut the funding. That's enough.
Ashley, this or that, the Wayans Brothers show or Fresh Prince?
As fine as Marlon is to me. All right. I'm going over there with Fresh Prince. The Wayans brothers, for whatever reason, never like, I don't know, like it was cool. Like I would watch casually, but Fresh Prince, I was sat for. Like I loved me a good old Uncle Phil and original Aunt Viv moment. For me, Fresh Prince just has more of like the nostalgia vibes. Wayans, I never really got into like that. I would go over there to look at Marlon a little bit to see Pops and an old girl from Amen, but it just was never hitting for me like Fresh Prince was.
Tyra, this or that?
Girl, I'm ignorant. I'm going over there with the Wayans brothers. So, Fresh Prince, how come you don't want me, man? We have our moments. Like I love Fresh Prince. Like if I have to pick though, I'm going over there with the Wayans brothers. Like I love their dynamic. I love their family. I love their style of comedy. And there's that period of like Fresh Prince. It's kind of, and I know that's probably blasphemy, especially to the fans. You know that first season of Different World that nobody watches and we act like it don't exist. It takes a little bit of time for Fresh Prince to like cook for me, like around late second, early third season. I'm over there with the Wayans brothers, solid every single time from the beginning. And Pops, I love Pops.
Sister Girl, what you got? The Wayans Brothers or Fresh Prince?
Definitely a Wayans Brothers. I feel like it's a funnier show, and if I'm gonna tune in for a sitcom, I want to laugh. And Fresh Prince, I get like a, but Wayans Brothers, I will be crying laughing because they are hilarious. So yeah.
I actually feel like that Wayans Brothers TV show is so underrated. Like I always hear, we talk about our classic black sitcoms and stuff. I feel like Wayans Brothers don't get mentioned enough. That show was gold. Like I used to be dying. I was obsessed. The intro song is classic. Like I love everything about that show. But I mean, I agree with Tyra. And Fresh Prince is an example of why I feel like it's a travesty to cancel shows after just one season. Like sometimes a show needs time to, get its legs and find its groove. Sister Girl, you rather kill one of Robert McCall's friends, which is Denzel in The Equalizer, or you rather kill John Wick's dog?
I would rather kill Robert McCall's best friend.
Oh damn!
in front of them. Because I'm not dealing with nobody that gangsters call the boogeyman. No, no, no. I'm good. This man fell down 19,000 flights of stairs, concrete, and still got up shooting everybody. No, thank you. Robert, that's fine. Time it. It is going to take you 30 seconds to kill me. That's fine. I don't have time. No, no, thank you.
Tyra,
I'm
this or
going.
that?
Girl, I'm going over there with Robert. He can't be, you can't be equalizing forever. You getting up there. Eventually, you're
Literally.
gonna have to be set. I feel like John got a little bit more time on him. He got a little bit more willpower to chase me down and take me out.
Yeah.
Robert, I think if I get him in a nice part of Italy, get him settled with a good woman, he might leave me the hell alone. So I'm gonna go over there and go on cue Robert McCall's friend. Mhm.
Why y'all doing Mr. Denzel like that?
Girl, this
Ashley,
not
this
getting up there.
Ashley, you killing Robert McCall's friend or John Wick's dog?
See, and therein lies the rub, Nikki, because while Denzel is elderly, Denzel has something to live for. Robert McCall has something to live for. John Wick ain't have nothing. They killed everything. Everything, everybody, even his dog. And I was told by my mother that there's nothing scarier than a person with nothing to lose. John Wick won't stop. He ain't got nothing holding him back. He has no inhibitions, nothing to live for. So that means he will go to the ends of this earth to take you out. Denzel gonna croak at some point. I can stay in hiding. If I have a little bit of bread, I can spirit myself away and hide. John Wick, there's no hiding. He's gonna go to the ends of the earth. What was he doing in John Wick 4? And there's about to be something else they're doing in the John Wick. Ain't nobody playing with John Wick.
Listen.
He went in that hotel full of assassins and said, all right, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going over there. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He walked through the whole desert,
Yeah.
survived off of some backwash. He did, and it was very nasty. But I'm no backwash. Robert out in Paris, croissants and espresso. No, bye.
In
Absolutely not.
somebody's back cafe.
Right,
Speaking French.
with a pinky up. No, I ain't got time. Bye.
Mm-mm.
Get it out of here.
Y'all ain't messing with the Baba Yaga. Okay.
Baba Yaga.
Tyra, would you rather have 1 week of rest or 1 week of play?
Girl, I can rest when I'm dead. I'm trying to go. What are we resting for? We get, girl, please. You got all the time in the world to maybe rest. Play though, especially depending on what kind of play we're talking about. I don't know. But either way, I'm trying to be over there. I'm trying to see what that'd be like. A whole week of debauchery? Hell, you know what? Hell yeah. I'm going over there.
Ashley, you just came off of your birthday and your birthday oasis time. You did a staycation. So would you rather have 1 week of rest or 1 week of play?
I mean, what is the definition of play? What
Your
are we saying?
definition, ma'am.
So if play can be whatever I want, I'm definitely doing play because rest gives sleep. Play gives, I could be eating, I could be getting massages, I could be having some other fun. Definitely 1 week of play. That's much needed. Everybody needs a week of rest and a week of play. I admonish everyone to set that out for the rest of this year. Have you 1 week of rest and 1 week of play if you can, because that sounds amazing. Definitely 1 week of play though.
I'm still tripping. Tyra said debauchery.
She said, I ain't say all that. Tyra did say it though. She did.
Sister girl, which would you rather have? 1 week of rest or 1 week of play?
Rest me, please. Rest me, please. I'm going to lay back and do a whole lot of nothing. 1 week of play, that sounds exhausting. I'm tired already just thinking about it. I'm like, play? What we doing? I said, give me a day of play. Give me a day. And then I need the whole week of rest after that day.
No, sister. This girl is the friend that comes on a vacation with you. Like, girl, you laying down? Oh, girl, get up. We just got here.
Listen.
Go out. We came here to have fun. You came all the way to the Caribbean to go to sleep.
Listen, I'm that one. What time we got to go to dinner? I'm gonna take a quick little nap right quick. I am the nap friend. That's me. Yeah.
You know what? I'm right there with you. I feel like my favorite thing to do is nothing. Like I don't want to be zip lining on vacation. I just want to lay around. I just want to do nothing. I just want to be a slug. Like I just,
We are never hanging out.
I would definitely take 1 week of rest. Tyra,
Yes.
90s movies or 70s music? Which one would you prefer that you think is better?
As much as we talk about movies, that's what I'm here for. This Struggle Reviews TV. I love music more than I love anything that's ever been on television. I'm going to go on over there with the 70s music because I ain't letting it go for nobody. I don't care what's over there next to Pulp Fiction. It's going to be a no for me. I'm going to go on over there to the 70s and get my life blues. Thank you. Thank you.
Ashley, this or that? 90s movies or 70s music?
Y'all don't know either, but music, I love music down. Like I do from every genre in the 70s was cooking. You hear
Mhm.
me? Country was cooking, R&B was cooking, soul was cooking, like everything, rock was cooking, everything was
Rock, rock.
cooking in the 70s. Oh my gosh. And it was different. It felt different, Nikki. They gonna sing a cappella. They gonna get on that raspy microphone, and it's just gonna he's gonna squeeze it out you, like Ike said. Just squeeze it out, get out your diaphragm. Oh, but 90s movies, that's kind of like my wheelhouse. I love 90s movies. I love 90s film. That's when I actually liked movies. 70s music for 100, Alex. I'm going over there. That was hard though. This was a good one, Nikki.
Mhm.
It is hard. I feel like 90s movies are like my heart. That was my childhood. That's like the movies I fell in love with. That's what made me fall in love with movies. But 70s music, it's something about 70s music that elevates you like out of your body. Like it's something
Mhm.
about that era of music. It's like they
Yeah,
just
it's different.
bottled up a certain feeling that no other decade of music has been able to replicate.
Mhm.
Like
Go
it.
put on some Heat Wave right now and see what happens.
Some staple singers. Put on, yeah, anybody.
Anybody.
Pick
Put on some
which one
Marvin,
you
some
want.
Teddy P, and see what happens.
Oh my
Not
gosh.
to see what happened.
Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Oh, girl,
Mhm.
it's going down. It's gonna feel different. Now
Okay.
that's gonna get you wet. That's gonna get you dripping. Teddy P singing to you with his chest out. Promise. Go on YouTube and watch it and see him up there with the Blue Notes. Watch. You're gonna be like, oh, okay. It's different.
Sister girl, what you got? This or that? And don't forget, Wishmaster is in the 90s.
I have to put that on you.
I mean, were you trying to sway my decision? Because in that case, 70s music, please. No, it was gonna be 70s music anyway. Like I agree with the ladies. I actually kind of prefer music over movies a little bit. So yeah, as soon as it says 70s music versus 90 movies, I said this ain't even fair. So definitely the music.
The 70s still making babies till this day.
Hey,
There isn't a song made in the 70s worth me giving up. Casino or The Craft.
Mm.
What? Not even a love of your own. Come on, not even that. The sooner you give, please.
I'm going over there. Are you gonna call me? Are you gonna call me? Is this really your real phone number? I'm going over there. I don't care what
Come
it is.
here.
I'm out.
Da-da.
Come here.
Period.
Come on now. My name is Charles, and I'm a Libra. And I believe it, you're not getting it. We know. Shoop doop doop doop. Yeah, no.
We got a little bit more movie trivia. Who hasn't answered a movie trivia question? Tyra,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
what black director funded his first movie on 10 different personal credit cards?
Oh.
Was
Robert.
it, you know what? If you actually don't let me get the
I just
questions
said
right,
Robert Townsend. I don't know why we know these
Oh, my
things, but
bad.
yeah, it was Robert Townsend.
She know
yes,
who she got here. Don't play with me. Don't play with
it
me.
was Robert Townsend to fund his classic movie that I'm obsessed with, Hollywood
Hollywood
Shuffle.
Shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood
And
Tommy.
Shuffle.
that was his directorial debut. That was his first time ever directing
Tommy.
anything.
He did that.
Afros.
Baby, Keenan Ivory Wayans' Jerry Curl takes me out every time. Him slinging that Jerry Curl wig and him in the studio.
Got stiffer.
Sister girl, you rather
Yeah,
be on the run from Thanos or on the run from
Thanos.
Annabelle? Oh,
No. Wait, who would I rather be on the run from?
yes.
Thanos. Thanos. And I don't even know if that would even work because does he have all the Infinity Stones?
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
at
That's
that
what makes a
point, he just
difference.
snapping his finger and ain't no unless I'm
Running
part
in.
of I'm in that number, I'm a part of the 50%, then whatever. But yeah, Annabelle, actually I just shout out to the channel. There's a reaction up today. Yeah, I'm not worried about that little doll. Although she's running rampant in the States right now
I was
in
just gonna
real
say,
life.
have y'all heard that on the little promotional tour, the Annabelle doll is now missing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about these demons.
It's finna be a real life haunting. Ashley, you rather be on the run from Thanos or on the run from Annabelle?
Yeah, I don't know that little demon, and I'm not scared of demons. So for that
Yeah.
reason and that reason only, yeah, Thanos. I like, but for real, me and Thanos probably would have been cool because he wasn't wrong. You not wrong, King. Like you not wrong, King. Now, would I have made adjustments to the 50%, the which ones? Maybe. Um, but yeah, I ain't scared of Annabelle, so Thanos
Yeah.
for sure.
Ashley said, "As for me and my house, we gonna serve the Lord."
That part.
Um,
Ain't nobody scared of Annabelle.
Listen.
Tyra, this or that?
Now, if anybody knows me, y'all know I don't know nothing about Thanos. I ain't seen none of them Marvel movies. But I don't know.
It was doing so good.
Where Dane at to start clowning Tyra? Tyra
It's been doing so good all night tonight. Dang.
in I only just now got in those streets. I literally just watched those movies for the first time because I'm on my whole get into comic book movies kick. I saw a DC movie for the first time. I done tried to get into like the
What'd you think?
Marvel stuff. So
What'd
I
you
was
think of
able to see
DC?
it.
What'd you think?
Well, the only DC movie I saw so far was Black Adam.
Oh,
I don't
Why'd you
know if
start
that's
there? I thought you would have started with like Zack Snyder's situation. I didn't think you would have went over there. The Rock, wasn't he black? Like who's?
Yeah, cause it was in theaters, so I went to see it. That was my first DC movie. I will say they are a lot better than I thought they would be. Like the X-Men movies, now those was cooking.
Yeah, those are great.
Those are really good. I those are really good, but I couldn't get into like Doctor Strange. He felt like he was like a knockoff Tony Stark. Like he literally felt like a Tony Stark.
Did
Because he has the ego, like that attitude. He was a more like less likable Tony Stark. I couldn't get into it. But I mean, I'm happy to be over there in them streets now. I think I might be able to call myself a comic book person
oh,
now. Sister girl,
mm-hmm.
can't bathe for a year or can't speak for a year.
Child, can't speak for a year. That's fine. Sometimes because listen, can I use my phone? I can text and I can show people stuff and I don't
Will
have to
I
talk.
ever be able to get Negroes to choose not a bath?
No, that's not even part of our
no,
culture.
no. None of us were raised that way.
No.
It's not how any of this works. No.
I'm like, them Negroes just will never choose. Whatever is the opposite of them, y'all just gonna go with it every time.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't know
I
what you
guess I
thought.
know your answer, Ashley.
You do. And here's the thing, Nikki. This is a word from everyone down through the annals of time. Black people bathe. It's
Mhm.
something that is so ingrained in who you are growing up. Like
Mhm.
I used to get inspected after bath time. Did you get in the bed? Like, do I smell you? Like, and then it was all there's also like a level of shame and embarrassment. There's so much like there's so much reinforcement and trauma around bathing as a black child. Like, are you
Yeah.
lotioned up? Did you do all the things? Did
Mhm.
you scrub
Mhm.
behind your ears? Are you clean? Like, can
Mhm.
I trust you? That I think that it's innately in us. Like,
Yeah.
there's no let the water drip down. Are you clean? Let me smell your underarms. Like, we're not we're not playing those games. Like it'll never not be that amongst us blacks. I don't know about the new blacks, but I know as far as me, my house, and where we came from, sit in that tub, sit in that water. Yeah. Every day.
So my mother wasn't the only parent that said lift your arm up when you were looking.
No.
I'm telling you, it should be studied.
Dang, so I thought that was just my mama.
No, absolutely not. No.
You know what? My god sister watches some show. Have y'all heard of something called 90 Day Fiance or
Girl,
something
yeah,
like
that's
that?
my ish.
And there's a black girl on there who is in a relationship with a white guy, and she came to America, and his mother gets so aggravated because baby be wanting to take a bath. I'm like, why is she so perturbed that the girl want to bathe? She's like, are you bathing again?
I did see that. I was like, have you bathed at all? What is going on? Why are you shocked by that?
I'm like so confused why it's such a big deal that the girl be bathed. Ashley.
Yes.
Steve Buscemi in all of his movies, stay or go, or Gary Sinise in all of his movies, stay or go. Do you know these actors?
I do, as a matter of fact, and I'm going over there with Steve Buscemi. However, because, and it's not for a movie. It's actually for Boardwalk Empire. That is one of my top holy grail TV shows of all time. I'm going with him just for that and for that alone. And I have some seasons to sit with. See, y'all come over here to the TV series side. We got some material for a while, get you through. You know what I mean? A couple weeks. So I'm going with Steve.
Hey, Tyra.
She's back.
No, I can't hear nothing.
Oh no.
Oh, you can't hear?
Go to your settings. Oh, she can't hear.
Oh man.
Technical difficulties. Well, while we're waiting for Tyra, sister girl, this or that, Steve Buscemi
hearing me
and all of his catalog, or Gary Sinise and his catalog.
Never mind. My volume was just low. I'm a little tired. It's been a long day.
I like Steve Buscemi. Something about him just feels like a warm blanket on a cold night. I don't know what it is about that man, but I love me some Steve Buscemi. He's so funny looking. Him in all of the Adam Sandler movies. I get flashes in my brain, so it has to be Steve Buscemi. He's hilarious for no reason.
Lieutenant Dan. That's Gary Sinise.
Lieutenant Dan.
I used to call Gary Sinise fish eyes when I was a kid. I was like, that's fish eyes.
I love him though.
Tyra, this or that, Steve Buscemi and his catalog, or Gary Sinise and his catalog?
Do I know about Gary like that?
The Imposter. I know you know The Imposter.
I know who that man is. I always thought, I was like, oh, that's not Tim Curry, and I would leave. I don't know. It's like
nothing about Gary Sinise say Tim Curry.
I swear,
I was like more from you.
I know who Steve is. I don't know why did you put these together? What is
because they're both funny looking actors.
Was that the reason?
I know it was Steve Buscemi, I guess. Just because I can go look at Gary's catalog right now, but the fact that I gotta go look at it says a lot. I don't know. I just always thought it was like,
of Mice and Men. Okay. Ransom, Green
Lieutenant
Mile.
Dan, I got
but
you.
I know y'all know Ransom. Come on now.
Forrest Gump. I mean, that's the thing. Forrest Gump is probably his most memorable. Lieutenant Dan is probably the most memorable.
That's Lieutenant Dan.
I've never seen Forrest Gump a day in my life.
What?
I love
that's
Gary.
your problem.
Dan, I have no legs. Yeah. He's
your mama sure care about your education.
Lieutenant Dan.
He was in Reindeer Games, but I know you hate my man Ben Affleck.
Don't bring it up.
He was in the Green Mile. Snake Eyes. Oh, come on now. Snake Eyes with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, that was your home run? Snake Eyes?
Hold on now. Because we're not going to play on Brian De Palma and his movies, okay? That's a great director.
Yeah, it's not I don't know. It just he never stuck out to me to like know him beyond Lieutenant Dan. So for that reason,
Now this is blasphemy on this screen right here.
Well, I'm gonna start with you, sister girl. Which one gotta go? This or that? Living single or Martin?
Go where you want it to go. How dare you ask these questions? What do you mean? Which I just because Living Single is like my one of my favorite sitcoms of all time, as is Martin. Um, and let me see. It's gonna come down to who had the worst final season because they both were trash. But which one would I rewatch? Um, so because of that, which one has to go? You said.
Yeah.
um. Oh Lord. Okay. Live. Living single.
Oh man.
Only because I immediately thought you got to get your groove on, and there were so many things from Martin. And Martin has so much, like, so many. I love Living Single
gotta
though
get
with all of my heart. I do. But if I have to pick one that's
you.
on BET on reruns, which one am I going? I'm gonna watch both. This ain't right. I changed my answer. My answer is Friends. Go on, Friends.
I'm gonna take your answer of living single.
Friends.
Actually, this or that. Which one gotta stay? Which one gotta go?
Well, you would be surprised to know, or may not be surprised to know, that the collective had this debate on our top 5
Oh, I
sitcoms of
didn't know
all
that.
time. Yeah, they started, honey, the people started it in the collective general chat. And the only one of these was in my top 5. And that would be Living Single. And I think, especially now, as I'm like an adult woman, it probably resonates more for me. Don't get me wrong, love Martin down real, real bad. Jerome in the house, in the hat, ooh, at, oos, watch your mouth. Like, I love Martin down. But for me at this point, Living Single, I gotta keep Living Single. I gotta keep it. I gotta keep Living Single. I'll go to Hulu right now and turn on Living Single.
I will
Mhm.
watch it. Mhm.
I feel like there's so much that literally pops in my head. Martin and Pam fighting that little rodent in that cabin. Like there's so many
Chilligan's Island.
like there's so much. I've never been into living single. I caught a few episodes here and there when it was on, but that wasn't my cup of tea. I'm be with Martin all day. And fun fact, Martin was my first celebrity crush when I was a kid. Tyra.
Really, with the ears?
Martin?
Yep. I think it's because I used to love that show and he used to make me laugh. But yep, that was my first celebrity crush. Tyra, what you got? This or that?
First of all, you're raggedy for this. This is your most raggedy one so far. You know, everything else I can do with your little soap and your bras and your underwear. This is blasphemy. Should never have to choose between the two. Gotta get your groove on.
Right.
You know, packed his raggedy duffel bag and left. I just don't.
Mhm, mhm.
You know, it's just so woo woo woo. I
Woo woo, woo
I
woo woo.
I don't like. I just actively like. I can't leave random spoons. I
Right.
can't. I gotta leave random spoons. I can't do that. I don't.
So many.
And I love living like and it's bad because I'm the same way with Ashley. Like at this age, I'm not rolling up on Martin as much as a living single. Like it resonates more, but I can't leave. I can't leave. Ooh, I can't. I just can't do it.
Right. Najee Ramba. I keep thinking of that. Get
I
somebody to
can't. A man who sleeps on the floor can't fall out of bed. Like I can't. I can't think of like if I'm like quoting. I'm gonna quote Martin way more than Living Single. And whereas I'm gonna go over there, like my faves are gonna be Cal and of course Max, and but as a whole, like I just love all the cast of Martin, even Martin playing other people. So I'm gonna go with Martin. I'm gonna keep Martin. Living Single got to go. That felt so bad.
My hands are sweating. My hands are sweating. I feel like I just betrayed the culture.
That ain't no damn puppy, Gina.
Listen, get somebody to
I'm
braid
just
the rest of
telling
your
you.
damn head. There's so many. And
There's
they
just
ain't
so
just from
much to
Martin.
hold. Martin is just class. Did y'all hear they trying to
Merman.
do like they doing with Fresh Prince, like doing like a Martin new? I'm please, y'all, please leave Martin alone, please,
Yeah.
please. Ashley, which one staying and which one going with
Chat
our
Oh,
easy.
this is
two?
easy.
Easy, 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 easy. One-on-one can kick rocks. I don't know nothing about them
What?
people. I know about sister, sister. Never knew how much I missed you. Coming up that family tree. Yeah, go home, Roger. I'm going over there with sister, sister. One-on-one was our. I mean, that was with Flex
And Kyla Pratt and Robert
yeah.
Richards.
Nah, baby. No, 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 no. That wasn't. I'm going over there with sister, sister.
I feel like one the Teen Black Girl, like little sitcom chat.
I can probably count on one hand how many episodes of One-on-One I've ever watched in my whole life.
Really? I
Yeah.
watched 101 way more than Living Single.
And wasn't that on UPN or something? I don't know if I was over there. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know where we One-on-One
UPN
was.
had the shows.
But I
UPN had
wasn't
the
over
shows.
there for this.
Malcolm and Eddie. UPN used to be killing it. And that's what Homeboys in Outer Space was at. Okay, shout out to Homeboys in Outer
And
Space.
Arnaz is not cute, TP. I was never an Arnaz fan, even to this day. He's aging well, but it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I liked him in the show, but as far as like a crush or he being cute, yeah, nah.
Get somebody else to do it.
Tyra, which one got to stay? Which one got to go?
The questionable, era of Sister Sister, before they got their press. I'm not leaving Sister Sister for nobody. Brianna and them in spirit gonna have to be all right. I gotta go with Tia and like absolutely not. Go home, Roger.
This or that, sister girl?
I'm going with wait, which one has to go or which one am I watching?
Oh, you can. Which one got to stay? Which one got to go? Which one you
Okay.
got?
Okay, sister can stay for sure. Even despite that horrible ass theme song change on the last season, sister, I hate it. Hey, I hate it. I hate it. And I'm currently like binge watching it to like fall asleep at night right now. So it's funny that this is even up here. But 101, child, I couldn't tell you none of until y'all just said something. I couldn't tell you none of the characters' names, child. So it's just
Wow,
Well, you be over there, Nikki. I don't know how it
I
stayed on
can't
as long as it
believe
did.
that. I used to watch that show religiously.
I was over there with Flex Washington. Now I'm not gonna act like I wasn't over there in the streets with FELX Flex. It's gonna be sister sister.
Low key, when you first put this up, I saw 101 and I thought, what's that movie? Not movie, but that show, half and half.
Oh, I used to watch that too.
I thought
That
half
was
and half,
another
and I was like, okay,
UPN
this is a
show.
good one. No.
Yeah, that was another UPN show. Was y'all here for Flex Alexander as Michael Jackson?
No, girl, be serious.
Hell no! Don't ever mention that again. Don't mention that.
But much respect to him and his lovely wife, Shanice. I love your smile. Beautiful couple, been together forever. Black love.
If you need a good old cry, you know the movies you turn on for a good cry. Are you going to the Shawshank Redemption, Tyra, or The Pianist?
Girl, first of all, Shawshank Redemption ain't there. Get busy living. Get busy. I ain't wanting to cry over there with Morgan Freeman and his doctorial voice. Like, he might as well be talking about the Penguins going to March. Oh, Don the train. Oh, can you please? Can you hurry your ass up, Morgan? Yeah, The Pianist is gonna get me every time because the way he was going through it, just trying to survive off up in them streets, like it was hard. It was so hard. So hell, Andy Dufresne had an easier time. If we gonna go over there to The Pianist, that was really a hard life. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that because yeah, he was going through it. Yeah.
Then it said, "Who's crying for the Shawshank Redemption?" Y'all weren't crying because Tim Robbins was in there getting assaulted.
Girl, he got out.
He had to dig through the sewer.
Oh, he got out. He's cool. He's cool. He's alive. My friend got out. He's cool.
Ashley, the Shawshank Redemption gonna get you in your feels, or The Pianist?
I've never seen The Pianist, so for that reason, I'm going over with Shawshank. I cried. Tyra don't cry. I
Thank you,
cry.
Ashley.
I
Thank you,
shed a
Ashley.
tear. You know,
I be forgetting Tyra not human.
I'm trying to be minding my business. Movie.
I've never seen it. I can't compare it. I don't know about the
It's
pianist.
good. It's Adrian
Yes,
Brody, and I think it's based on a
it
true
is.
story
He
about
always
the
somewhere
Holocaust.
crying. Oh Lord, is he in a concentration camp? I can't.
Yeah, it's about the Holocaust and him trying to survive. And I think one of the people like pull him. Oh, let me not tell the movie, but you should see it.
Okay.
Sister Girl,
It's very
have you
Mhm.
good.
seen Shawshank Redemption and The Pianist?
I've seen The Shawshank. I've never seen The Pianist.
Okay.
So by default, I'm gonna have to go with The Shawshank. But also, maybe I should even take into consideration because I've read about like the plot of The Pianist, and because of it, I was like, that feel like it's gonna be too damn sad. So I don't want to watch that. So maybe by default, that probably is the one that's gonna make me cry the most. But I've seen The Shawshank one time.
I was actively depressed after the like I was depressed. It was a black cloud over me.
Yeah.
I don't like watching nothing with the Holocaust, nothing with slavery.
Mm-mm.
It's just so sad because it's true. Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
that movie was. And Adrian Brody was doing his good acting. Now, when it comes to the elder blacks in the sitcom,
Oh, why would yeah, this is
which
here.
one staying, which one going? Good Times, Florida Evans, them, or my man Rock, Charles S. Dutton, and the crew over there, the original The Rock. What you got, Ashley?
Okay, so this is fun times, right? Because The Rock I really grew up with watching. So you would have thought that would have held some special place for me. I didn't watch Good Times till I got grown and am obsessed with Good Times to this day. Yeah, anytime you need a payment, Good Times. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody the militant midget. We had JJ over there. We had Where You Been, Penny. I am going over there with Walona dressed down. Like I'm going over there with Good Times. It had more flair, it had more style, it had more substance. Good Times. It's there's no compare. I don't even think they can compete. You can't compete where you don't compare. Cause how long was Rock on? How long was Good Times on? I don't think. Uh, it's Good
Hold on,
Times
now
for
they
me.
did Rock
Girl.
wrong. Rock shouldn't have been canceled.
It's Good Times for me. It's Good Times.
Does anybody remember the Nas and Jay Z beef? And Nas used to be calling Jay Z JJ Evans. Does anybody
No.
remember that? I was like 12, 13, so y'all probably was 6 and 7. I don't know, but does anybody remember Nas calling him JJ Evans?
Oh no.
I
Tyra, what
remember.
gotta stay, what gotta go?
Good Times is a cornerstone. Much as I like Rock and Clifton Powell over there dealing drugs, getting on my damn nerves is Andre per usual. The theme songs were slapping. Rock was solid. And Vogue did what they needed to do. They had really great subject matter. It was canceled before its time. Then they had that nice live studio audience and they would do the little run through. With that being said, you know I've been looking for me a man like some time now. So I'm gonna go over there and have some good times. Good
He's a
times.
hardworking man.
Gotta go good times.
Why Charles says nothing can't get no respect? What you got, sister girl? What's staying? What's going?
So prepare to take my black card, okay?
Oh Lord,
Because
what you
the
ain't
way
seen?
I hate Good Times,
Oh,
oh my God. And my mama will sit and just have it on TV one, play it back to back to back, and she'd be watching it, and I'll be like, lady, ain't nothing, turn on Wheel of Fortune or something. But with that being said, I can appreciate the cultural impact of Good Times. Everybody knows the theme song. Everybody knows all the characters. It has quotables. I can't say that for Rock. So for the culture,
Just
I will
looking
get rid of Rock. Not
at
because I like Good Times, but because I want my people to hustling and surviving. I want my people to enjoy it. So there we go.
yeah, yeah. Good
Oh, come
times.
on, come
Keeping
on.
your head above water. Making a way you
Temporary
can. Temporary
layoffs. Good
layoffs.
times.
Good times. Easy credit ripoffs.
Good
Where's my
times.
backup?
I was
Thank
doing
you.
it, girl. You
I
were
ain't
singing
know
my
that
part.
song.
Oh,
You good, girl. It's over there.
I don't know the song like that.
Good
Wow.
times.
Remove her black girl.
Marcelina,
Hey,
you feel my
let's
pain.
get lit, bottom. Doom, 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 doom. Good time. Yeah, we watching Good Times.
Period.
We are. We're watching Good Times, okay?
Mhm.
What y'all think I was
Our
doing when all the power went out in here and we would have to break out? When you break out the antenna, because all the service is down, you're watching Good Times because that's all that's on public access TV.
somebody need to get Rock syndicated. Come on, Netflix or Tubi or somebody. Our classic black girls. What's gotta stay? What show gotta go, Tyra? That's So Raven, Moesha.
Can gaze into the future.
Um,
That life could be a dream. Life
I
is
really,
a
really
dream.
like Raven. It's just this is hard because I love me some Raven. I love Raven, but Raven is very Disney, very safe at times. Moesha Denise Mitchell was in the streets. Okay, she had the man, the
Not the
man
middle name.
girl, the fine man over there. Her box head ass father. You know, Deidre was over there. Hakeem Campbell, looking luscious as always, was over there. Kim Porker was over there. Okay, Niecy was over there. Q was over there. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over there with Moesha. Yes, I am. Sorry, Raven.
Um, Thank you so much, A, for the $9.99 super chat. We are now at $1,063 of our goal for the Apples production. Thank you so much. Good luck with your film, Nikki. I'm shooting my first short too. Wish you the best. Oh, well, shout out to you. Good luck with your
You
film.
see, y'all don't tell us nothing. We ain't know that.
Nothing. They don't tell us nothing.
It's all right. After we didn't have y'all over in our house and everything, it's cool.
Thank you so much, A, and good luck with your film too. Thank you so much. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all for us surpassing the goal. We are at $1,063. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and get my makeup artist ready so I'm getting a nice creature that's gonna give Ashley nightmares.
Come on.
Ashley, that's So Raven or Moesha.
Yeah, That's So Raven was cute. I love that she had powers. Gaze into the future. So it's a future I can see. Life is a dream. I loved all of it. I liked Raven over there. However, not for the same reason, Tyra, because I didn't really like Moesha taste in dudes like that. Like, girl, and we was in California. Like, there's a whole different breed out there. Like,
Girl, our love is all fat. What are you talking about? I'm
because
not
y'all
gonna,
like them ones. I ain't care.
I'm gonna go over there with no high G. I was gonna be over there
No,
with
no,
Mario.
no, no, no. Nobody want to Romeo. But I'm definitely going over where Mo to the E to the yeah, because I want a party. Like Moesha was definitely more the one that I was really sitting up watching, like really invested in. Even though I didn't really care for Moesha, I liked Kim and Niecy way more than I liked Moesha. But definitely
Good friend.
Moesha stays.
Good friend. Mm-hmm.
I used to be so obsessed with Ravens. I love That So Raven. I love the Cheetah Girls. I watched both of them Cheetah Girl movies. I used to be obsessed. I was not allowed to watch Moesha. I was watching all types of horror and craziness. One of my favorite childhood movies is literally about the movie where Kiefer Sutherland was a damn rapist, and it has explicit scenes. But I was not allowed to watch Moesha because my mama said she was boy crazy, and that was a bad influence. So I could not watch Moesha.
Wow.
So I never really got to watch it. I caught a couple episodes, but I feel like that's one of those shows, in my opinion, that you kind of had it's of its time and you had to kind of be there. I don't know. Coming back and watching it, I couldn't really get into it. I thought Moesha was. You talking about Carrie Bradshaw being terrible? Moesha was terrible. But I feel like I may not have felt that way if I was watching it in my youth of the time. I was over there with Raven Simone. I loved That's So Raven. Upset. Remember when that white lady wouldn't give Raven Simone the job and she heard her say because she was black in her little vision? I was over there with Raven. I was over there with Cheetah Girls. Tyra.
I was over there. Mm-hmm.
What gotta stay? What gotta go? Heat or Casino?
Girl, he gotta go.
What?
He has to go. Sharon Stone and Danny DeVito. I love Heat, But Sharon was acting down. And I have a soft spot for Danny DeVito. I just love his little ass. Not Danny DeVito, child. I'm tired. Joe Pesci. I love Joe. Joe's over there getting tops from Sharon. Okay, we can't leave that. We can't leave that. She was desperate and broke. Casino is just a long, good time, and I'm here for it. I just aesthetically, acting wise, I love it. I love Heat, but just because Joe Pesci is over there, I gotta go over there with Casino. So sorry.
Lord, I love Casino Down. That's Casino is one of the movies that I have rewatched at nauseum. But I would have to go with Heat because my man Al Pacino over there, it's everything. That's I love Casino. I love Casino. Um thank you so much. Shout out to Joe Niece. I hope I'm saying your name right for the $20 donation to the GoFundMe. We are now at $1,083 of our production goal. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank y'all keeping the funds running, keeping them running. Ashley, I know you like to perpetrate like you sweet, but I know you a gangster.
Girl,
Which
I've
one?
never seen neither one of these movies.
Oh,
I swear to
just
God.
mess up my introduction.
Yeah. I ain't seen these gangster movies. I ain't seen them. I'll see them Sunday.
Is this on the
Shameless
docket
plug.
Sunday?
Casino is, I
No,
think,
I
isn't
couldn't.
it?
You know these movies 5 hours long. I couldn't
No.
put too many of them there.
So y'all don't have Heat or Casino for a gangster watch along?
No, well, Goodfellas is there. That was enough.
Nah, I'm no hell no. Get Goodfellas out of here. Heat and Casino over Goodfellas. Now that's the travesty. That's a real travesty. Sister girl, have you seen Heat or Casino or Heat and Casino or Heat in the Casino?
Oh my lord, I've seen Casino. I've never seen Heat, and they keep hollering at me on channel to react to it. But
You
I
better
haven't
go
yet.
ahead and react to it. Don't do your first time watch.
I know it's long though, ain't it?
No, Casino is long. Heat is just a normal length movie.
Oh, okay. I might do it. I got to do action movies anyways, I guess. So obviously by default it's gonna be Casino, but not by default because I think Casino is an amazing film. I really enjoyed it. So Casino.
Ashley, what gotta stay, what gotta go of the 90s action? Speed or well, have you seen
Yes,
Speed?
I've seen both of these, girl. I was over there in streets. I was over there with Keanu and Sandy. Speed could go though. I'm over here with Bad Boys. The first Bad Boys was so good, so funny. Get rid of Speed.
No. Sister girl, have you seen Speed? And have you seen
Nikki,
Bad
please
Boys?
get out of my face with these questions. Just because I ain't seen Heat. You know what
Hold
I'm
on,
saying?
hold on. I don't like that tone. You said Heat.
I had to give it to you a little bit. Which one? I prefer Speed. I can't lie. I love Keanu. Oh, Keanu. He was
What?
fine in that movie. And I like the premise of it. The bus can't go below a certain yeah, it's edge of my seat action. And I do enjoy Bad Boys. I do. I can't front, but if I had to pick one, if they were on, I'm gonna watch Speed every time.
Now, what you just talking about for the culture, and you over there with that Hawaiian man over Martin and Will?
And I sure did.
Tyra. Now I know I can count on struggle.
Mm-hmm.
What's staying and what's going?
Uh-huh. Girl, damn sure ain't Sandra Bullock. Oh God. She ain't girl. No.
Yeah, Keanu.
No. I was like, was Julia Roberts busy? Why is Sandra Bullock here? She's one of them ones I don't want to see either. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Bad Boys, especially since I just think it's the better film and it has more rewatch quality for me. I'm gonna go
And
with
I
the Bad
love
Boys
both of them,
show.
but yeah, Bad Boys is absolutely the superior film. But speaking of the white women, Tyra,
Oh God.
who gotta stay and
Mhm.
who gotta go? Natalie Portman in her catalog or Reese Witherspoon in her catalog?
Girl, Reese
Period.
Witherspoon has to stay. What just because it's Reese? Okay, me her and a big ass head. She's staying. Okay, now Natalie Portman has the better catalog. Okay, but I have a soft spot for Reese Witherspoon. I just love her down. I just do. Okay, Natalie. Yeah, Natalie, she's great. Acting is great. I just prefer Reese. Might be a Southern thing. I don't know, but I'm going over there Reese Witherspoon.
Ashley, who has a bigger head, Reese Witherspoon or Rihanna?
Oh my god.
It's about equal. They're about equal. But I like a big-headed woman. I'm a big-headed woman. I enjoy the joys of a big forehead. I like them both. They're even.
Who you got? Natalie Portman in her catalog or Reese Witherspoon in her catalog?
Get those flat pancakes out of here. I don't want to see Natalie Portman. I'm going over here with Reese Boo. This is my baby girl since Legally Blonde, since Sweet Home Alabama. You have
Girl,
a
she's
baby
Man in
in
the
a
Moon.
bar. Man in the Moon. Oh, we can go back down in those streets.
Cruel
Intentions. Like,
Freeway. I know you ain't seen
listen.
Freeway because I know you wouldn't watch that debauchery. But Freeway.
We just saw her in Fear. Come on. Like, I'm over here with Big Little Lies. Like, I love Reese down bad.
Little fires
She is a good
everywhere.
person in real life. I trust Reese. Um,
In real life.
and listen, Reese big fine and she's aging well. That's how you know she's living right. She done lived her life right. I'm going over there with Reese. Natalie, get out of here with your flat pancakes. I'm seeing her too much.
Thank you so much, Bookworm, for the $9.99. We are now at $1,093. So I'm just gonna round that cent. We at $1,093 of our production goal. Thank you so much, Bookworm. Shout out to you. Sister girl, do you know who Reese Witherspoon is?
You know what? Don't do her.
It's her off.
You got one more time. You got one more time. I'm out of here. Not only do I know who Reese Witherspoon is, I love Reese Witherspoon from her scream acting in Fear. David, girl, hush. I loved her in that. Her Bend and Snap and Legally Blonde. Every time Legally Blonde is on somewhere, I kick my little feet up like a little 13-year-old white girl. Oh, Legally! Like, I love her. If I ever saw her in person, I'd be like, love you. Let's take a picture. Like, you're my girl. Natalie Portman. I can't lie. I was like, which one is Natalie Portman? Which white woman is that one? Because don't she look like don't want her one of the Kates looking like or something?
What the who?
She look like one of them.
Old girl from Bend It Like Beckham, Keira Knightley. They're always
they don't look nothing like Keira Knightley.
Confusing them. I swear they do. I don't know.
I've been getting her confused with people. Child,
Keira Knightley's face is shaped drastically different from Natalie Portman.
Hey, this is what the people said, not me.
Let me look at the child.
That's literally a whole different face shape.
Listen, I don't know her.
You really did you just make this?
But you know her, if you watch Thor, if you watch the Star Wars, yeah, she must have just made it.
You said Thor? Oh, I ain't seen none.
You just made this and put this here, y'all. Y'all see this strategic mess going on?
I know Tyra. If I don't know nothing else, this was pre-planned. I know Tyra.
When did I mention Sandra T? I try to keep that one in the cup.
We have mentioned Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman more than once, honey. Go back to the live. Who's staying and who going with their whole catalog?
Oh my gosh. Yes. I just want to let Nicole go for that tight ass face. Oh God, like, cause Nicole, why would you do that to yourself? How many lifts need to happen, girl? You lifted, ain't you? Sandra. Let me go look. Sandra is Miss Congeniality, Demolition Man, Speed. There's this goofiness. Like Sandra's she's just there. She's like an option. It's like, well, if Julia's busy, I'm gonna call Sandra. Nobody like calls Sandra first.
Oh my God.
I just think they don't. Like, even though Nicole's face is tighter than a fat man's
Tyra.
I'm gonna go with Nicole Kidman. Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
Ashley, who's staying and who going with their whole catalog?
We're not gonna go with the Crypt Creeper David Bowie twin. I'm not going over there with Nicole. I'll tell you that right now. She has not been right since Far and Away with her weirdo husband Tom Cruise at the time. There's nothing. Nicole is hunching carpets now. Like, I'm never going over there with her. Like,
Ashley, please.
She is. She's hunching carpets. I'm not doing that with her. I'm going over there with my girl Sandy. Sandy's reliable. Okay. Sandy is not for nothing.
Ford truck.
She is not a bad actress. She's raising
Toyota.
a black child accordingly. I
Oh,
respect
bullshit.
Sandra.
Oh, let me cut this.
I respect Sandra. I respect Sandra, and I'm going over there with Sandra. Nicole can find some more carpets. I'm not doing it.
Sister girl, I can't even talk. Sister girl, this or that? Who's staying and who catalog going?
This is easy for me. It's Sandy all day. I love Sandra
Thank
Bullock.
you.
I
So
love her so
nice.
much. I enjoy the quirkiness of her. I think she just seems like, I don't know, like she just made it into Hollywood just because, but then when she gives you a decent performance, you're like, okay, girl, I see you a little bit of talent or whatever. Nicole Kidman, ask me to name 5 movies.
I'm right there with you.
Cause I can't. I can barely name Eyes Wide Shut. That's one. That's one. That's one. That's it. That's all I got for you. So get her out of here. Sorry, Nicole. Oh, in the new movie, the what's it, Baby Girl?
That's where she's hunching the carpet. That's
I
when she's
never saw
hunching the
it.
ground.
I saw the
Oh.
clips of her being like, I'm peeing. I said, you peeing?
What?
I don't want to watch it now. Do you?
Oh,
Do
God.
no, ma'am. I don't know what's happening here. So
Right.
no, thank you.
Y'all really going to back for hope floats. All right.
Mhm.
Hey,
For
Hope Floats is my
miscongeniality,
jam.
for what is it?
While you were
Proposal.
sleeping. All
I
right.
love While You Were Sleeping, actually.
Mhm,
The
mhm,
proposal over there.
mhm.
I'm going over there.
Yes.
Girl, please.
I'm going over there with Sandy.
Yeah. Period.
I feel like I'm not really a fan like of the person, but I think Sandra Bullock has a better catalog. I mean, it's gonna be Sandra just for Murder by Numbers and The Net for me. Like those hit.
Underrated. Thank you.
Period.
Boo.
Oh my gosh.
That's the thing. I was like, oh, look at Bird Box. You decided to get good during Bird Box. Oh, okay. Trying to act now. I don't want to see that lady. Trying to give somebody your later age. No.
Ashley, who's staying and who going in their entire catalog? George Clooney
Girl,
or Brad
don't you
Pitt?
ain't even had to say the word. I'm going over there with Tristan every time. Do you hear me? I'm going over there with Brad Pitt. I'm going and not even based on acting because I think that George Clooney is probably a better actor, but Brad has been fine my whole life. He's been fine since the 80s. I don't know. I'm is that superficial? It doesn't
I was gonna say,
matter.
what
I'm
they got
going
to do
over
with his
here.
catalog?
I don't care about all that. I don't care about all that. I'm going over there with Brad. He's a zaddy to this day. Um, I mean, and he has some decent work. I like A River Runs Through It. I like a good old Legends of the Fall moment. Yeah, I'm still staying with Brad. And he has the oceans with George. So I'm really not am I really missing anything? No, I'm going over here with Brad. Mhm.
I feel like I've never understood the hype of George Clooney or Brad Pitt, but
Oh,
I
Brad
think
is
Brad
fine.
Pitt has more movies that I like. I literally own the singular only George Clooney movie I like is From Dusk Till Dawn. Like that's it. Like there's nothing else with him that I care about. But Brad Pitt has Inglorious Bastards. He has 12 Monkeys. He has World War Z. Like I feel like Brad has more movies that I actually really enjoy. But I don't care about Brad Pitt. I don't care about neither one of these people. But
Mhm.
Brad has a better
I
catalog.
love Brad. Damn.
Tyra, who's staying and who going in their whole catalog?
Is she paused?
Is Tyra frozen again?
I think so.
Oh, shout out to Shivani for $30 to the GoFundMe for the Apple
Hey.
production. Thank y'all. Shout out to y'all. See, that's why you got to keep the church doors closed and you can't let the people leave.
Oh my God.
Close them
Let me
doors.
out. Don't
We
lock
are
me in.
at $1,123 of our goal for our Apples production. Thank you so much, Shivani. Thank you. Thank you. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who gave tonight. Thank you so much. Sister girl, who's staying and who going with their whole catalog?
Um, I was reading through the comments. Everybody had some great points here in the comments section here. And I'm gonna have to go with old Brad over here. George Clooney, somebody said, I don't remember who said it, but they said uh his portrayal of Batman was trash, and just he's disqualified for that. Absolutely,
Who
that
is
Batman,
Batman?
George Clooney.
Oh wow, I didn't know
Terrible,
that.
absolutely god awful. So definitely gonna be Brad Pitt. The last movie I saw with Brad Pitt was Bullet Train, and I thought it was amazing. I loved it. So gone abusive Brad, I guess.
Brad Pitt looks like the alcoholic that he is.
What? Sacrilege. Sacrilege.
Yeah.
But
Is
he was
Tyra
fine in the
back with
90s.
us?
He was fine. He is fine.
Tyra, who's staying and who going with their whole catalog?
Okay. You know, both of them are gonna talk in the scene. Like nobody's gonna give you anything like amazing. You know, nobody's going to them to hand out any Oscars or anything. But Brad has the better look and the better catalog. George, what I'm going over with George for? Old brother, we're off there now, out of sight, and what, Three Kings and a Batman and Dustin Hoffman? Please, please. I didn't know how you kept getting work. Like, who the hell's calling George? Yeah, George does that talking thing. I never liked it. No, I'm gonna go over there with Brad. At least Brad is gonna try. He's gonna try, and he got better with time. He was worse. I'm gonna go over there with Brad.
You know what? I lied earlier. I forgot about Three Kings. So it's two George Clooney movies that I like, From Dusk Till Dawn and Three Kings. I forgot about that movie. Sister girl, you rather go without your eyes or without your teeth?
God, I'm gonna go without this question. Um, my teeth or my eyes? I would rather go without my teeth. I would. Like, just somebody pointed out, like, when you close your eyes, like, it's just nothing. You don't see nothing. So if you don't have, like, there's no light, no, and that freaked me out. With no teeth, I can numb stuff. I can make smoothies, I can soup. There are many foods I can have without teeth. So, yeah, I'll keep my eyes.
Ashley is about to head out on us. And before you go, are you living without your teeth or your eyes?
I'm not living without either. I'm gonna have both. But for
Ashley.
this or that, since I have to choose, they can take these ones out, and then you can just get some veneers. I think it's fine. They don't like pull your teeth for veneers anyway, or grind them down. It's fine. You can buy some teeth. You can get them little things on Amazon. The people do it in the parking lot. But I need my eyes. We need our eyes. This is so morbid. What made you pick these things, Nikki? What made you do it?
Because I'm Nikki. But thank you so much, My Sweet Perspective, for being here. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much, Sister Girl on Film, for being here with us.
Thank
Y'all
you.
ain't even hit the real morbid this or that I had in there. So
Oh,
y'all
Lord.
thank your lucky stars, because we was really finna get real deep.
What?
And thank you so much.
Go skip to it. Now I'm intrigued. Hurry up before my stuff go down. What is it? Hurry up. Let me see it. No. You hear me? Can you hear? Go do what I said, Nikki. Yes, you can, because you responded to it. Go do what I said. I want to see. Skip ahead before something.
Would you rather be left on an unknown planet or be diagnosed with the unknown disease? Was one.
Hell no. What the hell kind of question is that? I want the unknown planet. I'm the fugitive.
Unknown disease don't mean incurable disease.
Oh no, I don't like the way you worded that. What did it say? Angela Bassett and Pamela Viola. There's after. Oh, you know what? You causing chaos. This is detention. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of here. John Street. Tom Hanks, Leonardo DiCaprio. Sean go to Leo. Tom can go. I don't know. Bruce Willis, John Travolta. Bye, Bruce.
Oh hell no!
I wouldn't have outside like that for Bruce. I'm sorry.
Bruce has the best catalog. I can't talk. I literally went through the top movies of the 90s. And you know the actor that shows up the most in the top movies of the 90s.
Bruce.
There you go. Thank y'all so much to all the 50
I've never seen Die
people.
Hard. Let's just put that there.
You never saw Die Hard. You know what, y'all? Let's get out of here before Tyra embarrasses herself. Shout out to
I just, it's fading out. I didn't know you hear that.
Shout out to the 53 people in here. Shout out to every single solitary person, whether you donated $100, whether you donated $5. I truly appreciate it. It goes a long way. I cannot wait for you to see my brainchild that is apples. And we will see you guys in the next one. This was such a success. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you to my peoples for showing up for me. And shout out to Tyra, because this was all her idea. I will see y'all in the next